Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Yo. That's a giant. That's a giant, dude. Please come up. Oh! Oh!
I think that's the biggest fish I've ever seen.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Excited to be with y'all today. We just made a really cold boat ride from the boat ramp. It wasn't that long, but it was very, very freezing. This is the coldest morning I've been out fishing in a while, but we're here. I got my good buddy Luke. This is actually cameraman Jacob's brother, and I met him through him many moons ago. But we're out here today. We've reunited. He actually moved to Texas and left us for some reason. Why'd you do that?
I had to move on, you know. Bigger and better things.
He's a Dallas cop, and he thinks that's more fun than being an Arkansas cop. But anyways, we are here below this big dam. Y'all seen us fish here a lot. I haven't been here in about a month, and since the last time I was here, it's gotten much colder. But if you look out here, or it looks like we're about to make a David Attenborough nature documentary. There is so many birds. There's seagulls, there's pelicans, there's cormorants, and that could really only mean one thing, and that is that there is a lot of bait, there's a lot of food here for them, and that should also mean that there are some predator fish lurking down there in the turbulent waters. We've got really great current conditions. We've got a good heavy flow. It's gonna be flowing for the next like 4 hours or so, and I got some good stuff here in this bucket. If you take a look, I went late last night down to a different dam, and I caught us some fresh little small gizzard shad. We probably could have caught them here, but I decided to went on ahead and get them last night. So we got fresh bait. We've got a whole smorgasbord of rods and different options to use. We're gonna dump some Carolina rigs behind the boat to have them chilling. We're gonna cast them into the current and bump some baits down, and we're just gonna see what works and hopefully catch some big ones. Luke has actually never caught a catfish over 10 pounds. So that's one of the side missions today, is to hopefully catch his new PB catfish. And I'm also hunting new PB, and with that, I've actually got another thing hidden under here that none of y'all know about. Anybody want to take some guesses about what I have in here? No?
I have no idea.
No.
Is it a bait? Is it a?
It's
real.
It's bait.
Glide bait. Gotta be a glide bait.
It's a glide bait.
It's a glide bait. I knew it.
Okay. They're kind of frosty, but if you take a look here, I brought me some delicious catfish treats back home with me from the Gulf of Mexico. These are mullet, and I know that they eat mullet down in a lower portion of this river. I'm not sure if mullet, I don't think mullet can get into this part of the river, so they're either gonna be like, or they're gonna be like, oh yeah, baby. So we're gonna cut up some big chunks of these mullet and drop them out. See if we can't catch a monster, but like I said, we've already got shad, but just want to give them a bunch of options. So we're gonna get after it. We need to catch some fish, get fired up, get warmed up. So if y'all are excited to tune into today's adventure and see what happens, do us a huge favor, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and let's get our rods rigged up, send them to the gates, catch a big old nasty cat. Let's go. All right, guys, so we're gonna start off by getting a couple of Carolina rig rods out so we can just have them in the water and start fishing. So, got this one here. We're gonna start off by baiting them with the smaller shad. Don't worry, we're gonna get the big mullet cut up here in a minute, but honestly, they are frozen solid and I need them to thaw out a little bit. So we're just gonna stick him a couple times on the circle hook. I have 30-pound leader on this right now. It's a little bit lighter than I like for this area, but we're just gonna rock with it. Until then, this is still rigged up from our adventures down on the Gulf Coast. We got this big beefy catfish pole. I've got the Donkey Kong 6000 reel from Temu on there. And then we got ourselves a little gizzard shad, and we're just gonna plop this boy right off the side of the boat. The current's gonna take it a little bit. But now we can say that we are fishing. It's like 20 feet deep right here. But we're kind of sitting here in this seam, and there should be some fish chilling. But we're just gonna listen to drag up a little bit so nothing steals it. And we're just gonna set it right here for right now. Do the same with this pole. But once we get these set up, we can start doing the fun stuff. That one there is about to get 8. I already know. I'm not sure if it's this or not, but they got 4-ounce Carolina rig weights on there. That should hold in this current. If it don't, then that's the heaviest I got. Don't tell nobody though. Boom. So we got our Carolina rig set up. Right now I'm getting a bumping rig set up. And this is just like, if you're a bass head, it's just a drop shot. Big Mega Daddy drop shot. I've got my hook up here. You can actually make it where you have like a dropper But I usually like to have it just straight to the line whenever I'm doing it, whenever I'm catfishing. That's just me. But I got that hook, I got it about 8 to 10 inches above where I'm at my weight. And based on the current conditions, I think I'm gonna use a 3-ouncer. You want the bait to get down there to the bottom, but you don't want the weight to be too heavy where it gets snagged in the rocks. You just want it to bump and crawl and twist and just not get snagged. If you have the wrong size weight, if you're too heavy, you'll get snagged every cast. If you're too light, you'll never make it to the bottom. So hopefully that right there will work. If not, we'll bump it up to a 4. And then we're just gonna put a shad on there, bump it down, hopefully find something. Oh, get it. It's a big one. Reel. Just reel. No, it's not the hook. It's a circle hook. Just reel. You got him, Luke. You got him, dude. Woo. Tighten that drag up a little bit. Let's go.
First fish of the day.
You got it, dude. How's it feel?
Feels all right.
Just all right.
You running around a little bit?
Rutting around a little bit. Is it a catfish?
About to find out.
Oh, it's a little blue cat. Hey, there we go. There it is. Hey, a little slime time. You can tell that Luke is the Texas bass angler on that hook set right there. Boom. That's not a 10-pounder.
It's not the 10-pounder we're looking for.
Let's start. Look how fat his little tummy is. That's a good eater. That's what we call a good eater. We actually probably keep him.
Want to?
Oh yeah.
We'll fry him up later.
We're gonna fry him up later.
First fish of the day. I think we're off to a pretty good start.
That ain't bad, dude. We got meat in the fridge, or we got meat in the live well. We're gonna eat him tonight.
Still a little chilly out here, but maybe catch a fish. I think you get a little bit warmer, right?
That's it. Yeah, and there's fish 10 times that size out here.
Hopefully we get one of them.
Yeah, there's a good chance we will. No way. No way. No way. You have a fish? Are you serious? He's hand lining that sucker? No way. Don't hurt yourself.
Still got one.
Oh my gosh, it's a drum. That's the craziest crap. This guy. He's trying to swap the reel handle on his reel because he reels righty because he's a lefty, and he got smoked by this drum. That's hilarious. Look at this thing.
We eating him too?
No, we're not gonna eat him. We might use him for bait. Not really. If we catch any small ones, we might actually cut them up for bait. But that's a nice little drum.
Let him go back.
I don't know. I didn't point at him though, so I kind of failed. That's a big fish. Oh my gosh. I thought I had a rock. Dude, there we go. First fish for me. Bumping. That's a nice one. Unless I'm just weird. This might be a flathead. This could be a flathead, guys. Not even kidding. It's just staying down. Look at this. Look at this. Is this even a fish? Doesn't even feel real. Oh gosh, it's a fish. Oh my gosh, it's a big fish. Big fish, big fish, big fish, big fish. Big fish. This is Luke's new PB. I think it's a flathead. I think this is a 20-pound fish, guys. Did you ever see a big catfish in real life?
12 pounds the biggest I've ever seen.
Oh gosh, dude. This fish did not fight at all until we got it right here. I think it's a flathead. About to see it, bro. Oh, it's a nice blue. Nice blue. Nice blue. Come on up. Oh, net that thing. Oh, it's a beluga whale. Let's go. Come on with it. Come on with it. That's how you get fired up, guys. That's a giant.
Oh my god.
That's a giant. He didn't do it. I just felt the faintest little when he ate the shad. Oh my goodness, guys. That's how you kick the mooring off right there, guys. Big old healthy blue catfish. He's probably pushing 20 pounds. If not 20, he's a high teen. He fought so weird. When he bit it, he just barely bit it. Just barely a little bite. And he just felt like a rock, like I was snagged. But then he started taking off and swimming a little bit. And then once he got to the boat, he really started digging. Look at the head on that thing. That thing is gorgeous. Kind of got a weird grab on him. If he does like a death roll, I'm gonna like lose my fingers. That is amazing. That is what we came here for. This is a phenomenal catch to kick off the morning, but if I know anything about this place, there are fish that are 2 and 3 times bigger than this one, so we're gonna send him back. I thought I had my scale on the boat. It's actually in my truck. If we catch anything like super big, we'll run back and get it, but we'll say he's 18.5 pounds. He's heavy. There you go.
That was a good one.
You might need a little bit of drag at some point, but you're good. Here you go, you're good, you're good, you're good. Oh, they're fired up. They are fired up this morning, guys. How's he feel? Like big?
He feels bigger than the last one for sure.
Okay, sweet. And that's a lighter pole. Might be why he feels bigger, but he could just be bigger. Slightly bigger. Oh, it's another eater.
There we go.
The rod's just a little bit lighter. I think it's probably why he felt bigger, but that's a good one.
Still a good one.
That's a great one. Woo-hoo-hoo. Look at that. Another beautiful blue catfish. Give it a kiss. Give it a kiss.
That's too slimy.
Dude, the action is wild this morning. They are going nuts. You would think that they'd be a little bit sluggish because of how cold it is, but they ain't. They're fired up.
We got our 4th fish of the day. It's gonna be another eater catfish. I think he's gonna go in the live well. Take him home for dinner.
Yeah, he's probably like 4 pounds, maybe 5 pounds. He's hefty. It's hard to tell because they're long. They got these big old bellies, and that adds on a lot of weight. But that's a beautiful fish.
Maybe a little bit bigger than the last one.
Yeah, you know, well, yeah, a little bigger than the last one you caught, I think.
So
the one I caught was that was a big one. He could have eaten that one. But bigger than the drum too. But we'll throw him in here, and we'll catch a couple more. Yeah, he's bigger than that one. Look at that.
Yeah,
hey,
got a friend.
Hey, you're just trying to feed the fam. Got him that time, baby. He came back for, look at that rod tip, it's spinning. He's coming down current, so I don't know how big he is. You never know until you get by the boat. Come on, baby. It's been a little slow since our first little morning flurry, but it's picking back up. It's picking back up. Come on, come on. Feels pretty decent, buddy. Fairly decent. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, he's going nuts. Fairly decent.
Good fish.
Scoopy! Nice.
Another good one.
It's a sneaky big one. He's not a monster, but he's nice. Woo! Check it out, I just missed that fish the previous cast. Threw back in there. I don't think it's the same fish, but it's definitely a nice little consolation prize. He's a pretty good one. He's probably 6.5, 7.5 pounds, something like that. Definitely quality. I think the one I had on there a minute ago was bigger, but if you look at his head, I'm not sure if you can tell or not, but above his right eye, you can see like all that scraping. That's like from where another catfish bit this dude on the head. And it's a wild world down here below the spillway. We catch catfish this size that have giant mouth imprints from even bigger catfish trying to eat these guys. It's insane, but we're actually throwing him in the live well. This will be our 3rd keeper. And I think that we've got probably enough for dinner now, so we ain't gotta worry about keeping anymore. But as always, if we end up catching like a nice little keeper flathead, we'll do it. But that should be good for us for eating tonight. We're gonna get another bait up there into that gate, and we got something figured out. They might have repositioned up in there. We were casting over here and getting lit, and then that kind of died off. Maybe they just moved right there. Hey guys, this is a big fish. Big fish, huge fish. This one's huge, I think. He's kind of down in the current. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We might have to go chase this one. Might have to chase this one. I don't think I'm being dumb. I might be being dumb, but I'm not sure. He's swimming to us. Here he comes, here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. Oh. Oh, we're hooked up again. It feels like a nice one. I was literally just picking up the other pole to move it in because it hadn't been bit in a while. And this one here went off. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. This pole almost went in the water. Oh, it's a baby beluga. Woo, look at that tummy.
Fish.
Look how fat he is.
Oh my gosh.
These fish never cease to amaze me on how just bulbous they get. Good luck. Oh my gosh, this thing is massive. Big Chungus number 2 of the day. This one's bigger than the first one, I think, just on gut alone. Can you see how just massive that tummy is? They are down here gorging themselves on shad, you know, getting ready for a long winter. That is a big one. He's got to be 20. Look at the head in there. He's really dark. The last one we caught was a little bit lighter. It's crazy how you can have these different color morphs out here. You have some that are really light, some that are dark. Wow, what an amazing specimen. That is epic. Oh, I'm barely holding one-handed. Woo. Okay, I can't believe that just happened. Yeah, that rod was in the water for 30 minutes and I was about to reel it in and it just took off. Sweet. It's fish. Another catfish. He's coming fast. He's coming fast. I don't think he's at, oh gosh. Oh gosh, he's rolling. It's definitely a catfish, definitely not a drum. I don't think it's a giant. It's a good one though. Come on up. Oh yeah, it's another good one that we could eat if we didn't have any already. Is that a channel cat? No, it's a blue cat. Oh. Hey. Nice little guy. Probably our smallest of the day, but I'll tell you what guys, they are just so much fun to catch. It's fun catching them on the big rods and then fighting them in the current. But really what's the most addicting part is just feeling that bite. As you feel it bumping on the rocks and all of a sudden it just goes donk. And at any moment, you know, you can lean into it. It could be a 50 pounder. Nice little blue cat, we're gonna send him back. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Yo, 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 yo. This is huge. This is huge. This is absolutely massive. This is enormous. Hey Luke, we got a problem here. He's huge.
Big boy.
It's a big boy.
Need to chase him down?
Well, we can't go any further north. This is big. This is a big boy. Oh my gosh. Whew. This is big. Big, 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 big. Mucho grande. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, stay on there. He's coming to us, bro. This is a big, big. And if it ain't, I'm jumping in. Oh my gosh. Just don't spear him if he comes up. Please be a big old flathead. It's high stakes right now. Get ready, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Honestly, not as big as I thought he was gonna be, but he's so big. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's big.
It's the biggest today right there.
He's big. He's big. I didn't know what to expect exactly, just because of the way he bit. That's big though. That's not small. I don't have to jump in, guys. I didn't lie to y'all. He's gonna bite me. Oh, look at that mouth. I'll tell you guys, there's not a whole lot in this world that fires me up more than that bite right there. My bait was just bare. I could feel it. It was like stuck on a rock. It popped over the rock, and then this thing just absolutely decimated it. Look at that head. Look at the mouth. Biggest of the day. I didn't really know what was on the end of my mouth. I didn't know if it had like a 30, a 40, a 50, just on that initial bite. I mean, look how big his head is. He is so big. This dude's probably 25-ish. Probably. He's not 30, but he's a dang good one. He fought hard. The big ones are biting. I just can't wait to get back in there and hopefully get another big one. Look at the tail. I mean, just a powerhouse of a fish. Heck yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, fish on.
Big?
Yep.
Big.
Big on the yellow bass. He's not fighting. I'm pretty certain I have a fish. He's coming this way. I got my drag pretty tight and he's pulling it.
Big, big.
Big, big. Oh my gosh, did y'all see that head shake? Oh, this is painful. Look at that. Fighting like a soft-shelled turtle. So many of these big catfish we've caught, we pulled up and the hook's been barely in their mouth. So that's the only thing that's got me worried. But I think we got a good hook right now. If we get one that's like close, looks like it might be a 40, we're gonna have to go get the net. I mean, we're gonna have to go get the scale.
Man, I'm a little nervous right now.
As a 40 would be my personal best blue catfish.
What about flathead?
Gotta be 53.
53.
I just got back from fishing in saltwater, catching giant black drum. And this right here smokes those big black drum. And I caught a 40 pounder. The way this thing is pulling. And like, I've caught 30s, and I've seen them at this point in the fight. Oh. I am not babying this fish. Please come up. Is it a flat or blue? I see bubbles.
I think it's a blue.
Oh! 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 Whoa!
Bro, that's I think that's the biggest fish I've ever seen. Oh my god, he doesn't fit in the net.
We've had that issue before with flatheads, we haven't had it. Oh wow. Big mama. Is she barely hooked?
Barely, I mean look at that.
No!
I mean,
no!
Barely hooked. I mean, it was hooked by that little bit of, she closing. Wow.
Look at that big mama catfish right there. That thing whooped me. I didn't know if it was gonna be a flathead or a blue cat. It was fine like a blue cat the most of the way, but then I just couldn't get it up. So I thought maybe it might have been a flathead, but that could be my biggest blue catfish ever. I'm just not sure. We caught a really big one out here last summer. That was like 35 pounds, I think, or 30 pounds. I don't really know. And guys, what a behemoth. I just kept feeling down in my gut that we were gonna hook up with the river monster at some point. We've caught some nice ones, don't get me wrong. But this is the fish that we have been after all morning. I had no idea if this thing was even possible to catch today, but the conditions just lined up perfectly and I can barely even hold this thing up. I don't think this is a 40-pound fish. I think it's probably like a 35-ish pounder. We're thinking about going and getting the scale. We're also thinking about just letting it go. If we keep it, we're gonna like drop Jake and Luke up on the bank and they're gonna hold on to it like in the net and I'm gonna run and get the scale. What should we do? Should we get the scale? I think we're gonna get the scale. I think I'm gonna drop them off. They're gonna keep it in the net. I could be down and back in like 10 minutes and we're gonna wait on this thing because it's big. It's big, it's really heavy, it's hurting me. Look at that melon. Whew. Okay, y'all talk me into it. We're gonna run back down to the boat ramp. It's only like literally a 5-minute run down there. We're giving this fish some water. Catfish are pretty hardy and we'll splash some water in while we're getting down there, but then we're just gonna weigh them down there at the boat ramp and release them there. Instead of like hauling them down there and then hauling them back up here. He'll definitely swim back up here. It's not very far for him to go and there's a lot of forage and all sorts of good stuff downriver too. We just gotta know, we gotta know. As I haven't caught very many giant blue catfish And I know there's 100-pound blue catfish. This is not a 100-pound blue catfish. I get that, but this could be the biggest one in my life. And we have a scale. It's worth it to know. We made it over here to the beach. Our fish is doing well, and we're about to see how big she is. Luke's got the scale. We were trying to find some lip grippers, which would be more ideal, but we couldn't find them. I don't think I have them, but we have the scale, and that's all that matters. It goes up to 110 pounds. This guy's not 110 pounds, but we should be able to get an accurate read. We're looking for 36 pounds. I've got a confirmed 35 pounder on the scale, blue cat wise. We catch 36, we're in business. Oh, don't bite me, please. Oh, she's about to bite me. Definitely a two-person job. Oh. Okay, right there, that little notch right there. Okay.
Come out of the...
Yeah, I think you're good. Let it go straight up. Well, let's do it again.
See up in there.
Okay, it probably hold.
Nope.
No.
Let's see up in there.
This is why the lip grippers are good. You don't have to worry about doing this, but you gotta make sure you don't hit the gills. You just wanna stay inside the gill plate as if you were holding it up with your hands.
Can you look inside the mouth there?
You're probably good. Okay. Oh, man. 30. This scale kind of bounces around. 30, high 30. Unfortunately, not a new PB blue catfish, but fortunately, 30 pounder. 30-pound blue catfish. I think she needs to be a little more bulbous, she needs to be a little bit longer, needs a little bigger of a head. But still an awesome fish. Let's take a couple more looks at her, and then we're gonna send her on her way. That's a giant. That's a giant, dude. Don't do any weird pumping stuff. That's a giant. That is a giant, dude. Just fight that thing. That thing almost broke my finger. That's big, right?
That's
Okay. This could be your guy. Just let him do his thing. You got good drag? Okay, you got good drag. Dude, I got you. They just shut the water off. We were like, man, they shut the water off. We got our stuff all tangled up. And Luke's got a monster on the vine. We might have one biting on this pole too. You got it, dude. You got this. It felt big when he almost broke my finger. Did it feel big to you?
yeah.
If it feels big and there's no current, then he's probably big. Come on, dude, you got this. You don't want to give him too much drag. Oh, I saw bubbles. Oh, snap. Oh, dude, it's big. Oh my gosh.
Want to come back around?
Oh, baby. Dude, that's a giant. That's a giant. I mean, you got lucky. You didn't have to fight this thing in the current.
Ah, let's go.
Oh, my man. All the way from Texas to catch his personal best catfish.
That's solidified right there.
We did it in the last moments.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, scale's on the board too. It's on the boat too. Look at that. Look how tubby that one is. My hand was this close to getting wrapped up in the braid and being gone forever. Dude,
Bro.
that is huge. The big ones were not messing around today. How much do you think that thing weighs? How much do you feel like? 20 pounds?
I'm gonna say 22.
22?
Say 22.
Look at that thing.
He's thick.
Thick with two C's, dude. Golly. That's a monster. You wanna weigh him?
Let's see. Let's see what it is. You wanna hold that side?
Yeah.
It's
25.86 in the net. We gotta weigh the net and see how much it weighs. But the net doesn't weigh but maybe a couple of pounds. But dude, a 20 pounder? Look at how fat that thing is. Dude, that's incredible. That is a tank of a catfish. We've caught 4 like that size, and then we've caught 5 big catfish out here. And we didn't even get to fish that long. They turned the water off faster than I thought they were going to. But we're gonna cast some Carolina rigs out, but first we gotta get this guy back in the water. How did it feel fighting that thing?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Did it hurt? Does that hurt?
That hurts a little bit.
Yeah, it ain't no joke.
He's ready to go back for sure.
They've got the sharpest teeth ever. All right, send Tubby and Billy back in the lake. We're gonna see if we can't maybe catch a couple. There we go. This is it, guys. Last fish of the day. We've been waiting, hoping to get a bit one more time. The bite really slowed down with the water being turned off. This feels like a good one. It's always so different. Now that we don't have any current, you can really feel the weight of the fish the whole time, and this guy smoked it. Come on, be a big guy. Be a big guy. The wind is really messing us up. It's blowing us up in here. Oh, where's the net? Come on, we need you. Luke was saying how he was content with just this one fish. I was like, man, we gotta get at least one more. We can't just end because they shut the water off on us. Oh, wicked tuna.
Oh, that's a good one.
Boom, we did it. Not a monster blue cat, but just perfect. I mean, look at that thing. Not a blemish on him. Smoked that shad. Again, just skin hooked down there. It's crazy. It's hard to get a hook through their mouth because it's just so thick and bony. Oh. But that is a nice one to end on. Probably like a 4-pounder. We've got enough in our live well to take home and eat, so we're gonna send this guy back. And we're gonna gather ourselves and we're gonna head back to the ramp. We caught, I don't know how many catfish we caught. We probably caught northwards of 20. We caught 5 over 20 pounds. You caught your personal best, and we got some in the live well to take home and eat. So overall, phenomenal day. Couldn't ask for anything better except for them to maybe let the water run a little bit longer, because as soon as they turned that off, the bite really dissipated. And if they would have left it on for like another 2 hours, it would have got nasty because we had them dialed. But anyways, congrats on catching personal best. You got to come back over here and catch a 27-pounder now.
40.
A 40-pounder.
It's a 40, man.
And yeah, I honestly, guys, did not expect for them to bite that good. When we pulled up and saw all the birds, I was like, man, this could be real good. I told them it's be 50-50, and I'm glad that we were on the right side of the coin this time. But we're gonna head back to the boat ramp. It's not too far away. We're gonna get these fish situated. We're actually gonna go find some Mexican food somewhere to celebrate, and we're gonna eat these catfish another day. So if y'all enjoyed today's adventure and you'd like to see more catfishing videos this winter, let me know down in the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, so you don't miss out on any of our future fishing missions. We're Cole and Luke, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.